Welcome to Tuesday Update. Hey, this past weekend at the 10 o'clock Mass, we had a really nice blessing for our high school graduating seniors. It was nice to gather them and their families for Mass, and we did that blessing, and just keep them in prayer. You know, they're starting a whole new phase of their life, whether they're going to college or in the work world or going in the service, all new experiences. So please keep them in your prayers in these months and years ahead. Many thanks to Father Daniel and the O'Keefe family for last night. We had the presentation on Holy Week in Guatemala and Spain. It was wonderful. We had a great turnout, and it just shows, you know, the beauty of the Catholic Church throughout the world. What we can learn from each other and the different traditions. It's the universal Catholic Church at its best. And so we really appreciate everybody who showed up for that, and certainly to Father Daniel and the O'Keefes for that. Sacred Heart Church in North Albany, they're hosting a retreat coming up June 15 to 17. Father Frank DiCiano is going to be there. There'll be a combination Mass and then some discussion and presentations. And so check the website for the schedule on that. Hospitality this upcoming weekend after the 8 and the 10. Nice weather, we're outside. Rainy weather, we're inside. 10 o'clock, after the 10 o'clock, we will have a cake. Normal coffee and donuts after the 8, but will be coffee and cake after the 10 o'clock. So hope you can join. Great time to invite somebody to come with you. I know myself, Father Daniel, and Deacon Mark, we'd love to meet any newcomers or people who might just come to visit us. So bring them out to hospitality and make sure you find us, okay? This Wednesday, June 4th, senior luncheon, upper room. 12 noon, all welcome, everybody's welcome. So if you can sign up on the website, that always helps us out. Hey, join us at the Pyramid Life Center for our parish summer vacation, July 4th to 6th. July 4 to 6. There's kayaking, s'mores, hiking, outdoor fun. It's open to singles, couples, families. Everybody's invited to that. The registration's open. It's on the website. So take a look at that and think about coming up there in the beautiful area of the Adirondacks. The second thing for kids that's really good is what they call the SALT Week. The Service Action Learning Team. And what they do is every day, this is not overnight, this is just those 4 days. Every day they do a different service activity here in the area. They go to different places and they really enjoy it. I've been with them on some of those, and it's the rising ninth graders to graduating seniors. And we're gonna join with the kids from Christ Our Light Church down the road and get together, and they do a lot of great service work, and these kids really enjoy that. Then they come back, they talk about their experiences, reflect a little bit about them, and grab some pizza. So it's a nice opportunity. So you can, again, sign up for the website for the SALT Week. Father Daniel's done a super job with his podcast. He's brought in a whole bunch of different hosts that he's had great conversations with. Hope you've had a chance to take a look at that. You know, that podcast is, of course, Who's in My Pew? And we got many social media outlets for you to watch that and listen to it. So check that out if you haven't had a chance to do that. Hey, little thought for the week ahead. The keynote to every prayer should be, "Your will be done." So the keynote to every prayer should be, "Your will be done." So thanks for joining us for Tuesday Update. I'm going to pass it on to Father Daniel for a little preview of this weekend's readings.
Hi everybody, welcome to this little preview with the readings for this coming weekend, Pentecost weekend, the weekend of the Holy Spirit, the third person of the Trinity. The first reading is taken from the book of the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 2, verses 1 to 11. This is an entire chapter about the gathering of the disciples. They are all together. They started speaking in different tongues because the Holy Spirit descended upon them, and that's for all of us to understand that we are all diverse, we are all different, but the Holy Spirit always manifests His power in each one of us. We are the Catholic Church, we are the universal church. We are called to spread the good news of the Lord to everybody. Then we have the Psalm 104. This is a psalm focusing on the power of the Holy Spirit, you know, a spirit that can make things new, the newness, the new things that God can do with His power. The second reading is from the first letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. This is an entire reading about the gifts of the Holy Spirit. St. Paul is explaining to the disciples the gift of the Holy Spirit. Each one of us, we have a gift. And our task as Christian people is to understand what kind of gift from God we have and use it in the reality. Finally, we have the Gospel, John chapter 20. Jesus Christ appears to them after the resurrection. And then he is commissioned to then the mission to continue to spread the good news of the kingdom of heaven to everybody. Also, Jesus Christ speaks about the Holy Spirit, that he said that the Holy Spirit is two things. First, he is a teacher for all of us. And second, he is a reminder of God the Father to all of us. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and God bless you.